Good evening and welcome to the Tuesday Night Net, 2-meter net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net meets on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on this frequency of 146.970 with a PL tone of 162.2. My name is Shaun and my call sign is KE0MAD. While this is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, hearing none, I'll move on to announcements. I'll be using net logger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. The OARS Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend. And everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be Saturday, September 9th. Saturday breakfast at the OARS Club will be for July will be 7:30 a.m. at the Family Restaurant in Mount Vernon. Saturday, July 29th, the OARS POTA Group will be meeting at George Washington Carver National Monument near Diamond, Missouri at 10 a.m. for a POTA activation. There will be hamburgers and hot dogs that were extra from field day, so please bring a side dish to add to the mix. August 12th will be the club picnic and meeting at White Park in Aurora. Please bring a side dish and have your own eating utensils with you. We eat about 5 p.m. August 19th, the OARS Club will hold a tailgate ham fest at White Park in Aurora, across from the bowling alley, on the open parking lot. Bring your own shade. Vendors pay $20 for a space to sell at our event. We expect a run time of 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. The OARS Club now has 3 regular nets. The D-Star net on Monday at 8 p.m. on 444.150 D-Star. Tonight's net, the 2-meter net, on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on 146.970. And the Simplex net every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. This net is now being streamed live on the 59 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. And I have something to bring up before I ask for mobile or short-time check-ins. Thursday, I've got an open house I got to go to with my daughter. That's at 6:30, so I don't know how close I'm going to cut it to 8 p.m., so if we can start thinking of anybody that might be able to run the net in case I can't make it. So something to think about. All right, at this time, I will start taking mobile and short-time check-ins. So any mobile or short-time check-ins, please call now. All right, do we not have any mobile or short-time check-ins? All right, hearing none, we'll go on to the first net logger check-in, which was an early check-in, KF0LZX. If you're still around, Greg and Monette, how you doing? I only caught a little piece of that. Maybe you weren't ready to check in, so we'll give you a chance unless you're ready to check in. I'll give it one more try. KF0LZX, KE0MAD. right, we'll come back to Greg. Next on NetLogger check-in list is Dave, KE6GAE. How you doing, Dave?
KE0MAD, rest of the net, this is KE6GAE. Thanks for running the net tonight, Shaun. Oh, we're doing pretty good. Working from home this week, so it makes it a little bit better, dealing with some of the, stuff at work. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for the net tonight. Just wanted to get checked in. Wasn't able to make it last night because I am involved in the Nix's Hamfest committee, so we had a meeting on their Hamfest. Working on to try to get some good things set up for the Hamfest. Other than that, don't have a whole lot, so we'll pass it back to net control. Once again, Shaun, thanks for running the net. I'd think about running a 2-meter net, but I can't hear most of the people down in that area, so I wouldn't do no good running simplex net. All right, back to net control, KE6GAE.
All right, Dave, thanks for checking in. And, sometimes working from home is a good thing, sometimes not. But I have a hard time working from home my job. I'd love to do it. All right, Dave, 7-3 to you. And hopefully we can catch you on Thursday. Next on NetLogger check-in list is Wes, AE0OC. Good evening, Wes.
Well, hello, Shaun, and everyone on the net. Thanks for running the net tonight. First of all, as far as who would make the best substitute for you on the simplex net, I would have to say that probably into SAW, Stephen probably has heard and hears more people than anybody else on the net other than yourself. So he might be a pretty decent choice. Everything except for like maybe the Stockton area and over like Bob 2 over there in Golden City. The rest of them, all I think he can hear pretty good.
Yeah, and I may not need it. I just need to get a little more information as it gets a little closer. If it's just going over there and, walking into the classroom going, hey, this is where your daughter's going to be, then I'm going to have plenty of time. It's just a just-in-case situation.
Yeah, if nothing else, if nobody else will cover it, I can cover you till you get there, I guess, and then you can pick up the ones I can't hear. So we'll figure it out. We'll make it work one way or another.
Yep, I think it'll work out just fine. All right, Wes, you have anything else to add to the net?
Oh, just that I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was yesterday. Thankful for that. And also thankful I didn't get as sick as everybody else around here did. But good to be feeling on the recovery path, and I think everybody else is getting recovered too. So all in all, I think everybody's going to be okay and pull out of it. Thanks for running the net, and I'll turn it back to you. A0OC, back to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you definitely sound a whole lot better. You sound way better tonight than you did last night. All right, Wes, 7-3 to you. Next on the NetLogger check-in list is Harold, K0SQS. Good evening, Harold.
KE0MAD and the rest of the net, K0SQS. Good evening, Shaun. Thanks for running the net. Doing a great job. I'm going to be mowing Thursday afternoon, or I could possibly fill in for you. Don't know. Depends on the weather. Depends on the heat. Depends on how I get along mowing. I was curious, how did those two tubes I turned down for you work out?
I meant to tell you that last night, and I don't know why I forgot. They worked out absolutely perfect. I got the whole apparatus put together, and it looks like it's going to work out just perfect.
Okay, good. Well, I was curious. It's been like a week or whatever, and didn't know what your plans for putting them together was, but glad to hear it. Glad to help. Nothing else. Hot day in Monette today. I think it was right at 100. It's that time of the year, though. Okay, back to you, K0SQS.
Yeah, it was definitely warm today. Yeah, I got it all put up, and then I made a little guideline spreader plate that fit between mass sections. The spreader plate fits over the deal that you cut down, but it's smaller than the mass section, so it fits right between two sections. Works out perfect. All right, Harold. Thanks again for cutting those down. That worked out absolutely perfect. So I do appreciate it. All right, 7-3 to you, and we'll go on down to KF60Z, Mel in Mount Vernon. How you doing, Mel?
KE0MAD, this is KF60Z. Everything's going well here today. Haven't got much done today. Worked outside for a short time this morning, but I decided it was getting too hot today to do anything outdoors. So I've just been kind of vegging inside and enjoying the fact that the air conditioner is working well. I suspect that many of you have been as well. Back to you, KF60Z.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you what, this back room of mine that I'm in, I got to keep the door closed because we got this little cat running around, and I don't want any of those furry four-legged creatures in my radio room. So this back room gets a little bit toasty. It only has one little vent in it, and it don't do a very good job. I mean, it's probably 82, 83 degrees in here when it's 100 degrees out, but that's still not cool enough for me. All right, Mel, thanks for checking in. And we're going to try for KF0LZX one more time before we take over the air check-ins. Greg, are you available for contact? Nope, don't sound like it. All right, we'll go ahead and he checked in early, so we'll just go ahead and check him out, and we'll try for maybe at the end of the net. So that's at the bottom of the net logger check-in list. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins I'd like to check in? Please call now.
WA6ALB.
All right, we picked up one, WA6ALB. And Mount Vernon, how are you doing this evening?
Oh, not bad. Thank God for AC and cheap electricity is all I can say. It's been kind of rough, but not too bad. Can't complain. Thanks for taking the net. Hello, everyone. Hope to see you at the next meeting. I guess you said that would be the picnic at the park, correct?
Yep, that is correct. That would be, well, actually, let's see. Yeah, the club picnic, the 12th. Yeah, that would be the next time that everybody would meet. And then, of course, we'd have the tailgate on the 19th, which would be the next weekend.
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate it. WA6ALB.
All right, well, thank you for checking in. All right, that's at the bottom of the list. We have any more over-the-air check-ins, please call now. This is KE0MAD.
KE5QMJ, Ona in Mount Vernon.
All right, we picked up one more. KE5QMJ. Ona, how are you doing this evening, Ona?
I'm doing fine. I was just watching the weather. That made me depressed, so I decided I'd get off the watching that and come and say hello.
Well, I definitely do appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Don't hear you very often, so I really do appreciate you checking in. I hope you're doing well.
Doing well here. Thanks for asking, and thanks for running the net. KE5QMJ.
All right, Ona. 7-3, have a good evening. All right, we're at the bottom of the list again. We have any over-the-air check-ins, please call now.
K0 RWD, Kilo 0 Romeo Whiskey Delta.
All right, Kilo 0 rear wheel drive. How are you doing, Ron?
Tell you, I've got a mess over here. I've got, when that actually came through, I've got big trees that I've just, I've got 6 of them, and I've got 2 of them that I've got sawed up just, but it'll come around. But it was just an unbelievable mess. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I was really surprised at how the wind picked certain areas to really blow hard, and then like over here in Aurora, we barely got a whiff of wind. But up in Mount Vernon and down there south of Monette and into Monette, it blew pretty good. So hopefully no major damage, and hopefully the cleanup doesn't take you too long there, Ron.
At least I've got 2 chainsaws. I'll just go away with that and say thanks, K0 RWD.
Well, don't go at it too hard. It's a little too hard to be going out there and going hog wild chainsawing. All right, Ron, 7-3, thanks for checking in, and maybe we'll catch you on Thursday for the Simplex Net. All right, we're at the bottom of the list again. Do we have any more check-ins for the OARS Net? Please call now.
Recheck K0SQS.
Yeah, go ahead, Harold.
2 things. I'm going to have to charge Ron for a new speaker on my radio. The other thing is I talked to WA0RVK, David Brittenham, this afternoon, and he was out in his pickup truck trying to get back to his house and got stuck out in it. And he said there were definite signs of rotation. He was at Farm Road 1090 and 2250. Anyway, he said the bulk of the damage was just south of him, like maybe 100 to 200 yards. And I thought, and he didn't really have any trees blown over, or said his tower and his big beam antenna were really swaying in the breeze, but they made it through. So anyway, just passing the information about him along. K0SQS.
Well, that's good to hear that he didn't have any damage that he knows of yet anyway. And, yeah, good to hear everything's standing. Yeah, I think you're right. Down there south of him, between him and Purdy, seems to be where I've seen most of the damage from running around today. So, anyway, that's the way it goes, I guess. We live in the area where the crazy weather's at. All right, Harold, thanks for the update there. Do we have any more check-ins? I'd like to check into the OARS Tuesday Night Net. Please call now.
KF0 LCX, Greg out of Monette.
Oh, there you are, Greg. All right. Yeah, I put you on there since I talked to you earlier. I didn't know, you must have been a little bit busy at the beginning. How you doing this evening?
Oh, yeah, I got a little sidetracked a while ago. But no, doing good. Ran up to St. Joe, Missouri today for a meeting at Tyson Plant up there, and got back home and dealing with some puppy issues again today. But other than that, everything's going good. Headed to Fayetteville tomorrow to another Tyson Plant for a meeting and equipment repair, and I don't know what I got after that. Then Friday and Monday, I'm taking vacation days because I'm going to get one of our bathrooms this weekend and redo it. So anyway, up for that schedule and all that good stuff. But anyway, that's about it for me. So 73s, and appreciate you running the net. KF0LCX.
All right, Greg. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, you've had a pretty busy day at that, traveling all the way up there and back, plus having that meeting. So, all right, maybe we'll catch you on the Thursday night net. Maybe not. Just see how things go. Do we have any more check-ins? I'd like to check into the OARS Tuesday night 2-meter net. Please call now. All right, we'll give it one more try. Do we have anybody that'd like to check into the OARS Tuesday night 2-meter net? Please call now. All right, one last chance for any rechecks or new check-ins. We'll take this last call for rechecks and new check-ins, and I'll close the net out. All right, hearing none. We had 10, including Steve, which is a proxy tonight. He's got his station all tore apart, so he wasn't able to get in on the net, and including myself. So thank you, everybody that checked in, and thank you, Steve, for monitoring the net. And hope everybody has an enjoyable week, and maybe we'll catch you on Thursday at 8 p.m. for the Simplex net on 146.460. 73 doll, and I'll return the repeater to normal amateur use. This is KE0MAD.
Thanks for running the net, Shaun. KE6GAE.